It all began with a father's love. And a coat. It was a beautiful coat, woven with many colors. A gift from Jacob to his favorite son, Joseph. The boy wore it with pride. He was young. He was loved. But this love cast a long, dark shadow. His 10 older brothers watched him from a distance. They saw the coat. They saw their father's smiling eyes fixed only on Joseph. A quiet, cold jealousy began to grow in their hearts, like a weed. It was a simple thing, this envy. But simple things can curdle and turn to poison. The day came, ordinary, under a hot, empty sky. Joseph's father sent him to check on his brothers. They were tending flocks, far from home. The dreamer was coming, all alone. No father to protect him, no one to hear his cries. Their stored-up anger broke loose. "Here comes the dreamer," they sneered. "Let's kill him and throw him into one of these cisterns." They grabbed him, 10 against 1, fueled by years of bitterness. They ripped the beautiful coat from his back, his symbol torn away. The eldest, Reuben, urged another path. Throw him into a dry well, a pit. They ate as his pleas echoed from the darkness. A caravan of traders toward Egypt. "What will we gain if we kill him? Come, let's sell him." They sold their brother for 20 shekels of silver, led away like cargo to a land where his name meant nothing. Egypt was a world of stone, a world of sun, a world of gods and pharaohs. Joseph arrived in chains, a piece of property bought by Potiphar, captain of Pharaoh's guard. The boy of the coat now wore a slave's linen, alone in a strange land, with a strange language and strange customs. All he had was his spirit, and a quiet, unshakable sense of right and wrong. He worked hard, he did well, he was honest, diligent, wise beyond his years. Potiphar saw it. Success followed Joseph. Joseph was promoted, overseer of the entire household. Whatever he managed prospered. Potiphar's wife watched him, handsome, capable, confident, in authority, and she wanted him. She pressed him. He refused. "My master trusts me with everything. How could I do such a wicked thing and sin against God?" This was the royal dungeon, darkness reserved for Pharaoh's prisoners. Betrayed for a dream once, now betrayed for doing right. He ran from evil and was punished. It would be easy to surrender to despair. Yet Joseph's character shone. He did not curse his fate. He did what he had always done. He worked, he served, he cared. The chief jailer saw his integrity. Soon Joseph oversaw the prisoners. Compassion and order, where there had been neither. Pharaoh's cupbearer and baker arrived, offenders of the king.
"Why do you look so sad today?"
"Do not interpretations belong to God? Tell me your dreams." 3 branches, bud, blossom, fruit. "In 3 days you will be restored," Joseph said. 3 baskets birds devour. In 3 days you will be hanged. When it goes well with you, remember me.
3 days passed, just as Joseph said. The cupbearer restored, the baker executed. Joseph waited. He waited for a summons, a pardon, the door to swing open. The restored man forgot the man in the darkness. 2 full years, faith worn thin, but Joseph endured. Then Pharaoh dreamed twice. The thin ate the fat and stayed thin. The scorched swallowed the healthy. None could interpret. He remembered. He confessed his failing and told Pharaoh about the Hebrew prisoner whose words came true. Desperate for an answer, the king commanded, "Send for him." The summons came. Guards hurried to the dungeon. In minutes, his reality shifted. Prison rags to clean linen. No longer Joseph the prisoner, Joseph the interpreter. From stench to splendor, he stood before Pharaoh.
"I have had a dream, and no one can interpret it. I hear you can."
"I cannot, but God will give Pharaoh the answer he desires."
Joseph listened and spoke plainly.
"The 2 dreams are one. 7 years of abundance, then 7 of famine, so severe the plenty will be forgotten. Appoint a wise man, collect a 5th in the good years, store under the king's authority. Use it as reserve to save the land.
The plan was brilliant, practical, wise. It was the answer. Can we find anyone like this man? One in whom is the Spirit of God? You shall be in charge of my palace. Joseph's life transformed utterly. The boy sold for 20 shekels now managed an empire's wealth. In 7 years of plenty, he stored grain like sand on the shore. Then famine. But in Egypt there was bread. Joseph's brothers came and bowed with faces to the ground. The dream had come true. He could have taken revenge. He could have let them starve. He tested their hearts. He saw change. He saw remorse.
I am Joseph! Is my father still alive?
Do not be distressed. You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good, to save many lives.